Do what now?
Read it to the people first so they know what we're talking about.
Oh, they can't read it? The CFP committee has approved a 5 or 7 format for the 12-team field, the 5 highest-ranked conference champs, plus the next 7 highest-ranked teams as determined by the CFP selection committee. So, yeah, I mean, this is the one that they thought they were going to wind up approving. It wound up getting voted into, what was it? It was unanimous, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was unanimous in this decision right here. So they all approved it, and this is what you'll see. You at the 5 highest-ranked conference champs. I guess are they doing it where the top 4 still get a bye? I'll have to dive in and see exactly all the parameters on this format right here because they had a couple different ones they were looking at. I'm anxious to see how it plays out in the first year. I think it's going to be a trial and error type process. I think you're going to have to kind of work your way through it, and they'll tweak it some in the coming years, but this is kind of just the starting point.
Yeah, I think if you're going to do a 12-team field, this is the best way to do it. You take the 5 conference champs and they get the top 5 seeds. And then after that, you fill it in. And I know there's talk about like, oh, you take the Power 5 plus you get 1 spot for a non-Power 5, whoever's the undefeated. Listen, if you're undefeated and you're not in a Power 5, but you can't finish the season in the committee's eyes as one of the, top 12 ranked teams, I'm sorry, you don't deserve to be there. Like if you're number like 23 because you went 11-0 and won your conference, but you played absolutely no one in the top 50, you don't deserve to be in the playoff.
No, I mean, I don't know. I like the idea of the group of 5 team that getting in the 12 spot right there because it makes for a fun game a lot of times. We've seen those games where the group of 5 team has gone. It didn't work out this year. Liberty got smacked in the mouth by Oregon. But in past years, we saw Tulane last year. We saw UCF a few years ago. We've seen some of these smaller teams make some noise. Now, I don't think any of them could win the national championship or anything like that. But I do think they could make some noise, maybe win a game in this thing and make it exciting. So I did kind of like that aspect of it. So they're not doing that anymore. They're not letting the top. You're just straight top 12 teams.
Yeah, it's the 5 conference champs get the top 5 seeds here, and then the remaining 7 seeds are going to be whoever's the next 7 highest ranked schools based off the committee's rankings.
That's probably the best idea because that if you had a team sitting at 12 right there and you wind up putting that group of 5 team in that's sitting at like 21 and you put them in the 12 spot, you're going to have all that Florida State ranting and raving from that 12 seed.
And let's be honest, like some of those other teams that did end up winning, the Tulanes and the UCF and stuff like that, they would have qualified. They would have been in there.
Those teams were right there.
Because they don't even have to be the top 12. If they're like 15 and they're borderline, the committee's going to make them 12 just to put them in. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel you. Yeah, if they undefeated or whatever and don't have any blemishes on their record, oh, yeah, they'll definitely probably squeeze them up there to give them a shot, man. And then if you get your shot, you ain't got nothing to complain about. You get your shot, you get beat by 50. Well, you were in there. You were in the tournament. Good morning, Ripper. He said, good morning, all. Driving to the office. Well, good morning, sir. You be safe out there. But, yeah.
We're going to have a lot to talk about this college football season. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be, kind of ushering in a new era there. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. But, I mean, anything that gives us more football, more big-time football, meaningful football is